Hi, I'm Chuck Swanson. I'm the Chief Executive Officer at Options for Women in Cherry Hill. We are a ministry serving women and families for over 35 years, and we would love to have you get to know us just a little bit. So, hope you don't mind watching this brief video about our operations and service in ministry. Options for Women was started in the mid 1980s in response to a rising number of abortions in America, responding to the Roe versus Wade decision. And we have been faithfully serving our Lord for all of these years, trying to decrease the number of abortions and to help women to understand just how God sees them and loves them and their babies. Beyond that, we have other ministries that I'll tell you about in just a minute. But our primary services here are to provide pregnancy verifications for newly pregnant moms, most of whom are uninsured or poor and unable to find the resources that they need for their baby. So we are here to help them. Beyond that, we do STD testing and we provide ultrasounds so that women can go on to find the resources that they need from various healthcare providers in our area who require an ultrasound before they can proceed in getting these services. Those would be prenatal services and labor and delivery in various healthcare facilities and hospitals. So we provide a vital service right here in Cherry Hill, serving mostly the Camden County area, but also areas of Burlington County, Mercer County, and areas toward the shore as well. Every year we get about 1,500 calls from women and families who find themselves in a very difficult place and need our help. And we're grateful to respond to that opportunity to meet with them. Our purpose is to try to decrease again the number of abortions that happen here in our area. Just up the street from us, about 3 blocks away, about a quarter mile, is the Delaware Valley's busiest abortion center. They do about 10,000 abortions every year. And our hope is that we can be a beacon of light right here for the Lord in Cherry Hill and help those who are having a very hard time, perhaps financially, maybe in relationships, maybe just struggling about being a mom. And we are here to help them and do what we can to serve them. We would very much like to get to know you. As you can imagine, as a nonprofit, our support comes from our friends, our churches who support us, and others who can be there for us and help us to do the things that the Lord requires here in Cherry Hill. There are lots of ways to help us. Maybe your mission team is looking for a mission agency to support, and we are right here in Cherry Hill, a mission very close to where you are. Perhaps there are ways that we can do other things. We do baby bottle drives, where we'll pass out baby bottles to your congregation, ask them to fill them up with coins and return them to us. It's no impact on your budget, and we're grateful for each and every bottle that comes our way. You can imagine if you fill up a bottle with coins, it can be anywhere from $25 to $60, depending on the denominations of coins. And we're also looking for things like donations of diapers, all sizes, and baby supplies, children's clothing, and maternity clothing as well, because a lot of our clients come to us right from a very bad place and have very little to their name, and we're here to help them and do what's necessary for them. Beyond that, we also try to help them with other needs that they might have, such as rent payments, utility payments, groceries, perhaps if they need it, and other things that are necessary to help them to make the decision to keep the baby and to be able to have the support that they're looking for as they proceed with their pregnancy. So we would love to get to know you. As a matter of fact, I'm standing in our ultrasound room. This is where we do all of our first interactions with our clients. This is where we have the clients come in, and there's an exam table, which I'm sure anyone who's been to the doctor is familiar with. And then our ultrasound machine as well is right here. This is where we do the pregnancy verifications. This is where we do our STD testing and treatment. This is where we do the ultrasounds. As you can tell by all the posters and charts on the wall, we do a lot of education and teaching as well about what happens in pregnancy, what kinds of things they should eat and how nutritionally they should be acting and living, and just providing the means for them to make good decisions about their health and about the health of their baby. From here, every client goes across the hall to our counseling room where a specially trained counselor just sits with them and talks with them about how their life is going, what their needs are. Maybe they've just had some life-changing information about being pregnant, or maybe they've just found out that they have an STD, and we can help them with those things. The very exciting thing is when we have a client in, they have an ultrasound, they see the baby up on the big screen TV that we have in this room, and they can hear the heartbeat. We lose very few moms, babies, to abortion every year. We count it under 20, and we get about 1,500 calls. So we think that that's the result of the ultrasound machine here and our counseling techniques with our godly, Jesus-loving client service staff who just do an amazing job. So friends, we would love to be able to talk to you about how you might be able to support Options, how we could work together to support people in your church who may have needs such as the ones that we provide, and perhaps maybe other things like post-abortion counseling, which our staff is well trained for. We know that as we've come across a lot of churches, especially as I preach and share the ministry in various churches, I've come across a lot of folks in churches that have had abortions and regret them and need some help and hope, and we're happy to provide that for them. So friends, we hope that we can come alongside you. Attached to this video in the email is my email address and my phone number. I'd love to talk to you over the phone. I know we can't meet right now, but maybe just a few weeks we can start getting out and getting to know you. Could we take a few minutes to talk? I would love that, and I think you'll be excited about the kinds of godly ministry that are going on here in Cherry Hill. Friends, thank you so much for taking these few minutes to hear about our ministry. We would love to get to know you and look forward to talking to you soon. God bless you all. Bye now.